Hi everyone, this is Barbara. Welcome to my channel, Picky Chick. In today's video, I am going to do a jewelry unboxing. This one is a 5-pound jewelry box from ThredUp. There are 5 pounds of jewelry in here. It could be junk, it could be great pieces to wear, and even great pieces to sell. I am a full-time seller on eBay, and I am hoping that I can find some treasures in here to list in my eBay store. Let's open this box up and see what's inside. And here's the box waiting for us to open it. Luckily, there's not a whole lot of tape on here, so I'm just going to use a pair of scissors and open this up. There's tape on the side here.
And on here, this side. And I'm noticing that this particular box is from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Let's open this guy up.
The box has been around for a while. And it looks like I ordered this box January of 2020. Cost of the box was $34. Rescue box DIY, 5 pounds. Okay, oh, I see a bright neon bangle right there. Box aside. Alright, I'm not going to prolong this too much, but just give you a flip view from the outside. What I'm going to do is empty all of this out and then kind of slide it away and go through it one piece at a time. Hope that wasn't too loud. I'm going to grab this cool bangle. Let's take you in a little closer. Look at this bangle. This is cool. It actually has a substantial weight to it. And I'm guessing this is resin or plastic. Twisting it around here to see if I could find a maker's mark, and I don't see one, but there's a gold frame around it, and this is pretty darn cool. So I am going to make a pile of things that I possibly will sell in my eBay store, and the other pile will be things that are probably going to go in my craft lot. And this is kind of a cool necklace. This is a seed bead necklace, and it's braided. Love this color, love it. All the strands are in place. Sometimes when you get things like that in a lot, there's a strand that's come loose, but this looks good. I don't see a maker's mark on it. I may try to sell this one, list this in my eBay store, so I'll put that in a keep pile. Next, we have this pair of earrings. Well, those are kind of cool. Those are boho-y. Sort of matches this bracelet we just pulled out here. So there are some neat dangle beads on here, some really bright colors, some feather charms at the end. This doesn't seem to have a jewelry maker's mark on it. In fact, it might not even belong on this earring card. Let's see, here is a bag. It looks like it has pearls in there. I'm seeing some loose string, so I'm going to be very careful how I open this up so beads don't go rolling too far away. There they go. Oops. Yeah, this is definitely broken. No wonder it's in a bag. So let me see if I can rub these together. They do feel kind of gritty. I stopped rubbing these against my teeth a while back. I don't think it's good for your teeth. I also don't think it's the most hygienic thing to do to yourself to ingest germs. But the color of these pearls are awesome. Oops, one just fell on the floor. I actually have a craft lot started with just pearls. So I am going to put this set of pearls in that craft lot. I do not see a maker's mark on this clasp in here. I'll try to show that to you. There's the clasp. I don't really want to take it out. I'm afraid I'll lose more of these pearls. Here is a bracelet that looks like it's definitely seen better days. Looks to me to be some tigers or leopard, or I don't know what cat animal this is, but at one point it was a pretty cool bracelet. Too bad. Something like this will go in my craft lot, and if you're wondering what a craft lot is, it's items like this that either are broken or wearable that I may not feel like I can sell in my eBay store, so I put it all in a craft lot, and then I sell the lots a few at a time in my eBay store. If you are interested in knowing when I list them, you can follow me on Instagram. I'll be announcing on Instagram as I post the craft lots. And here's my Instagram name on the screen. Here's a pretty chunky necklace here. It has several pendants hanging down. They are triangular, gold tone, hammered, kind of a matte finish, chunky chain. It's losing a little bit of the finish on here, so this will end up in a craft lot, and I am not seeing a maker's mark on this one. So that'll go in the craft lot. This is a very pretty bracelet. It's David Yurman-like. David Yurman-ish. This has a stretch inside so it can fit over your hand, but it doesn't have a maker's mark on it, but it looks like it's nicely made. So I may put that in the sell in my eBay store category. Either that, or maybe I'll lot it up with some other bracelets and list the whole lot in my eBay store. This is quite pretty. This pair of earrings was in the box. This is an Exhilaration earring card. That would be a Target brand, and it looks like the final price on this in the store was $224. They're actually really pretty. I always love this color. They're very boho. This might go in a boho earring lot, and they're gold tone, and there aren't any beads missing that I can see, so I'm going to keep these. Here is another pair of earrings still on the card from 21. These are very boho, really large earrings. Again, this might make a nice addition to a boho lot. The price on these at the store retail $380, so they're very lightweight, but pretty funky. They probably look really good on. Talk about funky. This is definitely a homemade necklace, and I don't know if you know much about the tagua. I think I'm saying that right. These are nuts. They're from the South American rainforest and often used for jewelry making. Now, usually they're in shades of brown. These are obviously painted. Here's a piece that shows where the paint is chipping off. So someone was pretty creative in trying to make this big chunky necklace. This is something that will end up in my craft lot because some of the beads are still good and could probably be repurposed for a fun project. Here is a cluster of bangles. They are gold tone, and there is a mark on one of them. I don't even know if these two don't belong to this group, I don't think. No. So put those aside, but this says guess. Now, they're a little bit dirty. I'm going to see if this polishing cloth might make them look better. I'll just polish the one to see if it makes a difference. It does make a difference, but still the finish is kind of worn off, so I think I'm going to include that in the craft lot also. Check this bracelet out. Isn't that cool? So this is a Hinge bracelet. As you can see, it's a snake, gold tone. The finish is beautiful. He's got green crystal eyes and some other crystal embellishments on him. There is a piece on the tail I'll show you closer in a minute. That doesn't seem right, but it looks fine. I think it does when I'm wearing it. Right on this side here, can you see where it looks like something broke off? And I'm trying to figure out what broke off and what the purpose of that piece was. What do you suppose that is? It looks like a wearable piece, but then again, I'm not sure. I don't know. I have to think about this one. This is just a really long velvet ribbon with 2 chunky pearl beads at the end. That's going in the craft lot. Here's a really pretty necklace. It's got like a festoon drapey pendant or drop front, silver tone, and I just love this color combination. So I just think this is a really sweet piece, even though it does not have a maker's mark on it, no jewelry tag. All the stones are there, and again, I may put this in my listing pile or maybe make a lot of necklaces and sell it that way. Here's a big chunky piece. Check this out. This is a necklace. Looks like it's brass. Kind of got some really cool brass chunky beads and these little satellite looking beads here. And a big chunky chain. This looks to be homemade. The reason I say that is, I'll show you here closer. I think that's a handmade wrap. It's well done, but not something you typically see in store-bought jewelry. So, and these beads are kind of cool, these cylinder beads. It looks like they have kind of a wooden or nut end on them. This is cool. I may also choose to list this in my eBay store. Looks like we're getting some bohemian themed jewelry in this lot. What do we think so far? Think we're doing well in this lot? How fun are these earrings? These are little dangle earrings, really pretty neon colors, and they don't seem to have any kind of maker's mark, but boy are they fun. And you know what? I'm going to take a look at the earlier bracelet, the one that we first pulled out. That might be a match. I don't know. These are just really super fun, I think. And that bracelet would also probably match. I don't know. I just thought these were really neat. Okay, let's keep going. All of these are earrings that are going to end up in the craft lot. These aren't too bad. They are lightweight. They're going to end up in the craft lot, probably in an earring craft lot. And then got these silver dangles, very lightweight, kind of a boho feel. These little black dangle chandelier kind of earrings here. These are, are these seed beads? I can't see. And I have my glasses on. I think they're seed beads. And then these are very lightweight hoops that are losing the gold finish on them. So they're all going in the craft lot. This shiny earring caught the light here and I pulled it out. It is serpentine chain and little rectangles at the end. This is actually very cute. I'm wondering if it could be silver. So I'm going to take the magnet to it and see if it sticks. If it doesn't stick, it very well could be silver, and it's not sticking now. Let's hope we find the match to this one. Here's a different type of ring. It's like a curb chain on a simple band. The band is showing somewhere at the bottom, but the ring itself on top is kind of cool. It's a costume piece, so I will probably sell that, but more in a lot of rings. This is different, very unique. This is a pendant necklace. It's got a little stone cross. It does feel like real stones, very cold to the touch. I'm not sure what kind of stone, maybe agate. Tell me what you think. And the beads that it's strung on, the beads that are strung with it, I should say, I think these brown ones are real, and I think the rest are plastic. This does have a tag on it. and that is Express. So that's a cute little necklace, and I may put that for sale in my eBay store. Here is a set of bangles. They feel really nice. This is a thinner one and then a thicker one. These two seem to be the same width. They feel nice, and I am seeing a mark in those two. I'll pull the camera in a second. I'm looking also to see if I can find one on this one. Let me show you these two. Here's a look at the marks on these two bracelets. And then this one also had a mark, and I'm not sure if I'm holding that upside down or not, but if that's not it, it's hard to see through the camera. There is a 925 mark on this one. I think that was it just a minute ago. So I am very, very happy with that. These I will sell as a set of 3, and they're definitely going to get listed in my eBay store. Here's a pair of Christmas earrings, Christmas trees. They've got crystals and hanging on bows. They're actually very cute, and I will definitely put these in my sell pile. Originally $20. So that will go in my Christmas lot. This is a really pretty, delicate pearl bracelet. It has got a gold clasp on there. I'm going to take up closer. So this is a closer look at the clasp. I don't want to mess with this because it looks like it kind of got twisted up, and I don't want to break it, but I am seeing something that's stamped on here. If you can see that, it says 14 karat gold. Oh yes, I am really happy about that. Very happy about that. Let's get this back into focus. I am going to just put this magnet on it just to see. Now, is this pulling or not? It looks like it is pulling. So what's up with that 14 karat gold on there? I'm going to test this, but first I'm going to work really closely with this to make sure that I can get this unlatched and then test it. I will let you know what I find out after this video is edited, so I'll put it on the screen right here if I found out that was truly 14 karat gold. Here is a really cute butterfly brooch, sort of a antique bronzy metal, and it's got some green and yellow crystals in it. All the crystals seem to be there, and I love the open work on this. I don't see a maker's mark on it, but don't you love the way even the back has a design imprinted? Really pretty. I will keep that. I will put that in my sell pile for eBay. And these were kind of tangled together, but I shook them out pretty easily, surprisingly. This is a gold tone version of this one. That's a silver tone version. Okay, no thank you. There's a hair. So these do not have a maker's mark on them, but I think I'm going to add these to the craft lot. I think crafters like getting chains like this because they can take them apart and use them by themselves or group them together. So they're the siblings, I guess, or cousins, I don't know what you call them, but they're going to end up in the craft lot right there. I'm just popping in real quick to ask if you are enjoying the video so far. Please give it a thumbs up. And now I'm taking you right back to the video. When I first saw this piece, I immediately thought, yeah, that's going to go in the craft lot. Then I did see a tag that's right there. It says Sagoli, and it rang a bell. I think I might have a piece listed now, Sagoli. But this is a leather and chain braided piece. I think it's a necklace, like a lariat maybe. But I am going to do more research on this, and I will likely try to list this in my eBay store. It looks in really good shape. It's not worn out. The leather is great. It's suede on one side and regular leather on the other. So we'll see what happens with this one. This little tassel necklace here, it's not in too bad a shape. I'm probably going to put that in the craft lot, and I also have a separate lot that I'm keeping for crafts for wooden beads. And these are a very lightweight wooden bead, and they're knotted in between. This is what they look like closer up. So these will be going into the craft lot. Here's kind of a cool piece. It's an Indonesian Buddha head beaded bracelet. These feel like agate, these little beads here. It's on a stretch cord, and the stretch cord feels like it's kind of giving way. But if I do try to sell it, I will restring it, but it's just pretty cool, and it fits in with that whole bohemian theme that a lot of pieces in this ThredUp box seem to have. Here is a group of bangles. They're made of wire, and then they have these crystal stations. Most of them are silver tone, but there are a couple of gold tone ones in there. Really pretty. I didn't see that any of the stones were missing. Oh wait, is this a missing stone right here? It might be. Let's see if I can find any other ones. There's a missing stone. So a couple of these have missing stones, but I still might try to sell this as a group, and someone might want to replace the stones or just wear as is. Pretty though. Here is a variety of, I think mostly bracelets, maybe stretched out. That looks awfully big to be a bracelet, but it's too small to be a necklace. So these are all going to end up in my craft lot, and I may have mentioned before that I do have a lot of just rhinestones, so I'll probably be making a couple of rhinestone lots, and I'm going to add these to it. This one's going to go in the craft lot as well. These are really small evil eye beads. They're black and white, and then they have these tiny little crystal rondelles in between. So that'll be great for a crafter. I'm going to put this in the craft lot. Here is a group of 3 bracelets. They very much want to be like Alex and Annie, but they're not. They're just a replica. They're cute. They have plastic beads. These pink beads are plastic, and a few cute little charms on there. Same with this one. This is all gold, and this has a couple of similar charms and another pink one right there. So that's going in the craft lot. This is such a pretty pendant. This is a Millefiori glass pendant, and it's very colorful. I love all the rainbow colors in there. There's the back. So I will definitely be listing that. That's really cute. I just found the other earring that we found earlier, the sterling silver earring. So now I have a pair. Here's the other one. That's awesome. Really glad these are in there. So that's a good thing. These are definitely going to get listed. This is a really cute little necklace here. It's very dainty, and it's gunmetal chain and pendant, and I noticed that there is a tag. I'm going to show you up close. This G here is guess. So this is a cute necklace. I'm definitely going to sell it in my eBay store. Isn't that pretty? Here's a fun beaded necklace. This is an animal print in red and black and white. And let's see, it looks like some of the bead is kind of wearing off a little bit on that, but there's some other really good beads on here. There are round gold ones and some red glass ones, and these would be cute parts for maybe repurposing. So that will end up in a craft lot, but it certainly is wearable now. Check it out. These are the earrings that match that necklace I just pulled out a couple pieces ago, that guest necklace. So I have a matching set. Isn't that cool? All right. These 2 pieces are going to end up in the craft lot. This is just a thin piece of leather here, and it has this charm, this stamped charm. It says, "I held you every second of your life," which is very sweet. And then there's a rubber tube. Both go in the craft. Here is a pretty crystal rhinestone choker necklace here. And I don't know if this hook means it could be vintage. I am not quite sure. Let me know if you have any knowledge of that, down in the comments section. So we have that, and I don't know if they're meant to be together, but I also found these crystal dangle earrings, so they seem to be a pretty good match. So I might keep those together and sell it. Isn't this pretty? This is a brooch. I would call this antiqued Silverton instead of gunmetal, I think. All the crystals are there. Look how pretty this is. And I believe this little clasp is working. Yes, it is. So I think somebody's going to love that. I am going to list that in my eBay store. This is a super cute and delicate, very sweet little bracelet. It's got red rhinestones. Let me see if I can get the light better on that. Very, very delicate. Now it does not have a maker's mark. I can't see any sort of mark on there, but look at this. It's so cute. I do think somebody might like that. And here we are looking at craft lot pieces. This is a little cuff that says Ghana. This is a very cool ring, except it is losing a lot of finish on it, so that's going to get in the craft lot. A single earring. It would be pretty if I had the mate to it, but I don't have it, so that'll go in a single earring craft lot. Another worn, cute ring, but it's worn. A pair of basic pierced earrings, pearls. Another rhinestone piece. It's got really terrible wear. It's not a very expensive piece here. That's going in the craft lot. Another pearl. It's going, you know what? I better look at this pearl. Let me look at this pearl bracelet real quick. I just wanted to check, I wanted to check this with the magnet just in case I'm putting a piece of gold in the craft lot. So I'm going to put this with my pearl in my pearl craft lot. And the only thing I'm not sure if I'm going to put in the craft lot is this. Now, I have had this in a jewelry jar in the past. It's Diamond International, and they make these bracelets, and you can buy charms to go on it. Usually there's a chip in that eye, but when I looked closer, it looked like the chip is gone. So it either fell out or somebody harvested. But the bracelet itself, the charm bracelet, it's really nice. It feels great. So I might put that aside and maybe just keep the chain for the charm bracelet part. Yeah, I think I will. But the rest is going in the craft lot. Here is a pretty Y necklace. It has a couple of dangles on the center here and really cute tiny charms. Now this is a 1928 piece. It's a brand and it does have a following. So I'm definitely going to list this in my eBay store. I am loving this necklace so much. It's a multi-layer piece, mostly made, well, it's made with sea beads, and then each layer has a tiny pendant. It's made with gold and copper tone and black, and I'm just loving this thing. It's so dainty and so pretty. I love the design, and this does have a maker's mark, and the metal here is copper tone, and there we see that the maker's mark is White House Black Market. I love this so much. I might keep it at least for a while and wear it a couple times and then sell it. This is a very attractive necklace. This is gunmetal, wavy discs connected with this ring here, and it has a serpentine chain, and this is from Charming Charlie's. So I'm very impressed. I like this. It's kind of got a modern feel, maybe a little bit of an industrial feel. I might try listing this one. Even though these aren't a set, I don't know. I just wanted to show them together. Here is a bangle. It feels very substantial. I am not seeing a mark. No crystals are missing. I just think it's really pretty. So there's that one, and then there's this one. This one really looks ornate with the settings. It's either crystal or CZs in there. It does have a type of safety clasp that you see in better jewelry sometimes. So here's the clasp. There's a better look at the clasp right there, and the safety knob comes right over and clicks in place. But isn't this pretty? Again, I did not see a maker's mark on this, but if you're familiar with Elliott Denori, it's a line that Macy's carries. It's very much like an Elliott Denori. So I'll look into it to see if this could be Elliott Denori, but this is just beautiful. I'm going to list this in my eBay store as well. All right, here we have a gold, 14 karat gold filled according to the tag, and I'll show you closer. Necklace, serpentine, I believe that's a serpentine chain. Let me show you the tag. 14 karat gold plated. I think I said gold filled. So that's 14 karat gold plated. I am going to try the magnet on it, and it doesn't seem to. Well, that part does stick to the magnet. I don't know what to make of that. This side didn't. I wonder if it has to do with how much of the plating has rubbed off. I'm going to put this aside. I have some scraps of gold and silver, so I'm going to put it with it, and maybe when it's time to take all my scraps in to sell, I'll include that and see what they say. Okay, here's a bag. It said broken. So these are really beautiful stones. I don't know what they are. Anybody know what these might be? Here's a better look. Look at the beautiful marks in this one. They're all so beautiful. What do you guys think this might be? In any case, they're gorgeous. There is one that's broken, which is right there, and it's strung. That's an interesting way to string. It's multicolored string in there. So this is, I believe, a handmade piece. Loving these beads. I'm almost tempted to make something myself with this. I'm going to hold on to this and decide whether or not to put it in the craft lot. These are gorgeous. I'm loving this double-stranded necklace. Look at this, the two pendants here. This is a gold tone necklace. It's pretty long, and I love the finish on the gold. Looks just really bright. I love this necklace. Hard to believe that it does not have a maker's mark on it anywhere. So, I just think this is so pretty. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I might just wear it for a little bit. And this ring looks like it would match the necklace I just pulled out. But it is kind of showing wear, so might put that in a lot. Here is an actual Alex and Annie bracelet, silver tone. It's got a bear paw on it and your classic Alex and Annie healing and energy charms. And this is 2012. So that might be a contender to list in my eBay store. I have a few Alex and Annies that I need to get listed. All right, this is a multi-tone pendant necklace, like little chevrons on the end. I like this. It's kind of cool. It's got a gold tone chain. Does not have a maker's mark on it, but I really like this one, and I just might sell that in my eBay store as well. It's got copper tone links hooking it all together. The very last piece I'm showing you is this illusion necklace. It looks to be handmade with pearls and crystals and matching earrings. Now this isn't something I'll probably sell. The metal is turning a little bit on the findings on the necklace, so I'm going to put that in a craft lot, and I'm sure a crafter would love to have these beautiful beads that are on this. I hope you enjoyed today's 5-pound ThredUp jewelry unboxing. Let me know down in the comment section what you thought about this box, and if there were any pieces in particular that you really liked. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel and you want to see more videos just like this, hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up before you leave. Thanks for coming in for another video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.